I had to kick my hoe out, she kept bringing up my bitch. We ain't here for feelings, bitch, you here to make me rich.
Hey, what it do, YouTube? You feel me? Back at it again, just like a crack addict. Yeah, my nigga, we back. So look, we got this man and kills baby mama and her two friends during custody exchange. So yeah, I just usually be like, just get y'all snacks and shit. But yeah, but there's gonna be like a long one, kind of. I might talk in the video because I talk a lot. So what? Yeah, this shit seem messed up. But that's just from the title. I want to see how it happened.
I've worked in my 53 years in law enforcement.
Murder suicide.
She said everything. She was in the car, and she says her mommy is dead, and she says Sade is dead and Vic is dead. She said all the time.
This is the story of Shavog Murray and her two best friends, Victoria Pugh and Sharde Trevino, three young women whose lives were intertwined by friendship and tragically cut short by violence. Shavog, a 23-year-old mother from Memphis, had traveled to Holly Springs, Mississippi, to pick up her 3-year-old daughter from Nathan Stewart, her child's father. Accompanied by her close friends, 23-year-old Victoria and 24-year-old Sharde, they had no idea their visit would end in a horrific tragedy. On July 14, 2024, in an act of unimaginable violence, Nathan Stewart shot and killed all three women in front of his 3-year-old daughter. How could a visit to pick up their child end in such unimaginable tragedy? Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Holly Springs, Mississippi.
Hey though, I could tell you all that, but this shit finna start off in Holly Springs, Mississippi, for surely. But look, that's crazy though. But yeah.
Nestled in the northern part of the state, Holly Springs has a rich history and is often celebrated for its southern charm. However, this tranquil setting was shattered by a tragic crime that claimed the lives of 4 individuals, forever altering the fabric of this community. At the center of this tragedy was Shavog Murray, a 23-year-old mother from Memphis, Tennessee. Born on September 8, 2000, Shavog was close to her sister and 2 brothers. She was a deeply family-oriented person, and her most cherished role in life was being the mother of her 3-year-old daughter, Nellie Stewart. Shavog, affectionately known as Mookie to her loved ones, was a dedicated and ambitious young woman with big dreams for her future. She was studying to become a nurse and was just a few steps away from fulfilling her lifelong dream. Her passion for helping others extended beyond her family, as she was working hard to complete her training as a registered nurse. Her warm, caring personality made her a natural in the medical field, and those around her often described her as compassionate, strong, and determined. Her friends and family remember her as someone who always put others first, especially when it came to her daughter, Nalia. She was fiercely protective and devoted to ensuring her little girl had a loving, supportive upbringing. Shavog's closest friends, Sharde Trevino and Victoria Pugh, shared in her zest for life and ambition. Sharde Trevino, 24, was born in St. Louis, Missouri, on March 14, 2000. She was a shining light in her family's life. Sharde was described as a selfless and strong individual, always willing to lend a hand to those in need. She had just completed her certified medical assistant training and was well on her way to building a career in healthcare. Her mother proudly shared that Sharde had graduated with a 4.0 GPA, and her graduation ceremony was scheduled to take place just weeks after her untimely death. Sharde was not only academically gifted, but also known for her unwavering loyalty to her friends. Her friendship with Shavog was one of those rare, deep connections that spanned years. Together, they navigated life's challenges, celebrating each other's successes and supporting one another through hardships.
But that is crazy. When you pass away, they is gonna put all the shit that you put out. Damn, everybody gonna see that. You feel me? But look, was bro mad that he couldn't be with the friends? He feel me? He was trying to get at the friends or something, like, because he did some shit that, like, I don't know, bro. Some like weirdo shit, like niggas who put their hands on females. Like, he did weirdo stuff, bro.
Sharday had a nurturing spirit, and her love for children was evident, as she often doted on Nalia and treated her as if she were her own. Victoria Pugh, 23, born on April 3, 2001, was also from Memphis, Tennessee, and had aspirations of becoming a therapist. Her friends lovingly referred to her as Vicky, and she was known for her calm, empathetic nature. Victoria had an innate ability to listen, which made her the perfect confidant for those around her. Her dream of becoming a mental health counselor reflected her desire to help others overcome personal struggles, much like she had done in her own life. Those who knew Victoria admired her patience, kindness, and determination to make.
So look, two. It would have been two black nurses and one counselor, right? They said
A difference in the world. Victoria and Shavog.
But basically, what I'm trying to say is they would have made a difference in the road. Before he said that, they would have made a difference. Yeah.
Shared a special bond that grew even
They was a
stronger
big
through their
impact
shared
in the road.
experiences as young women pursuing education and their dreams in Memphis. Along with Sharday, the three women formed a tight-knit group, relying on each other for advice, support, and, most importantly, friendship. They were often seen together, enjoying simple joys like weekend outings, long conversations about their goals, and mutual encouragement in both personal and professional endeavors. Despite their individual challenges,
Yeah, girl shit. They was all on they girl shit. Like, you know, when girls go out and do what they do, they was that. They was that what? They was pulling up to the club 3D with the bottles and all that.
Siobhan, Sharday, and Victoria were united in their pursuit of better lives for themselves and their loved ones. They were all hard-working, compassionate women with bright futures ahead of them. Siobhan Murray was in a relationship with Nathan Stewart, the man responsible for the heartbreaking events that unfolded. The two had been romantically involved for several years, and together they shared a beautiful 3-year-old daughter. While their relationship brought forth their precious child, it was far from harmonious. Tensions between the couple had been brewing for quite some time, and those closest to Siobhan had become increasingly concerned for her well-being. Nathan Stewart had a history of abusive behavior, which became a terrifying part of Siobhan's life.
See, that's what I'm saying. I already knew it. Niggas that hit females. She tried to bring her friends. Look, this is what she should have did, right? I'm not with getting the court involved because they fuck up real niggas like who don't beat on their kids but for a nigga like him, domestic violence, she should have got the boys involved or her peoples who males. Like that's just what I'm, cause two females in the car, she thought her friends was going. Man, don't be scared of niggas who be hitting on you. Like, if you a female watching this, don't be scared, cause he not hitting on his male homies like that. He not doing that to them. He not. Even if he bang, he not running his hood like he not like. I don't know. I just know, like, you feel me, like, try and do something, like, try and get this nigga out the way, before you even have a kid, or just before something like this happen, cause it's like, if bro shot in front of his daughter, then he probably done slapped her or hit her in front of his daughter before. Like, I don't know how, like, but if it was a custody exchange, cause I'm reading the title, then she probably already got them boys involved. It's just, I don't know. It's a tragic. I don't know. It's tragic.
Life. According to reports, the relationship had turned dangerous in 2021 when Nathan attacked Siobhan's mother, Rita Finney, stabbing her multiple times and even harming the family dog. This violent incident was a red flag, revealing Nathan's volatile temper and his growing propensity for violence. He was charged at the time, and there were restraining orders in place, but unfortunately, the legal actions did not prevent the further breakdown of the relationship. Despite the warnings and the abusive incidents, Siobhan remained connected to Nathan, largely because they shared custody of their daughter. Tragically, who could have imagined that the bond meant to...
Wait, this nigga stabbed her mom and she still went back? Oh yeah, no sympathy for her. My bad. Like, you know, like you. But, well, nah, it is sympathy because she did ride with her two friends. She wasn't at the house with him. She probably tried. I think she tried to leave. She thought that he was gonna change, and then probably, yeah, this nigga. Probably when she said she over with him, he probably just was like, all right, we both finna be over with. You feel me?
To nurture their child would ultimately lead to the loss of 3 precious lives. On Sunday, July 14, 2024, the peaceful town of Holly Springs, Mississippi was shattered by a horrifying event. At around 5:30 p.m., the Holly Springs Police Department received a call reporting a shooting in the 1000 block of West Woodward Avenue. When law enforcement arrived at the scene, they found a scene of devastation. 4 bodies with gunshot wounds, and the sole survivor was a 3-year-old girl, Nelia Stewart, covered in blood but physically unharmed. The 4 victims were identified as Nathan Stewart, Siobhan Murray, Victoria Pugh, and Shar Trevino. The 3 women had been shot and were found inside a newer model Hyundai parked in the driveway, while Nathan Stewart's body was discovered outside the car, near the driveway. Their tragic death shocked not just Holly Springs but the entire region, especially since this event occurred in front of Nathan and Siobhan's young daughter, Nelia. Siobhan Murray had traveled from Memphis to Holly Springs on that
She gonna be
Sunday to pick up her
traumatized.
daughter. Accompanied by her 2 close friends, Victoria Pugh and Shar Trevino, the women had likely come with no expectation of the horrific confrontation
Hell
that
no,
awaited
they
them.
women.
According to Rita Finney, Siobhan's mother, the tragedy unfolded after an argument between Siobhan and Nathan, reportedly over their child. Rita revealed that her daughter had reached for a gun in self-defense, but Nathan began shooting before she had a chance to protect herself.
Oh, so okay, that's what I said. Like so it was like at the ending point, like, damn. But it wasn't about their relationship. It was about the daughter. Damn, man. And she had her pistol on her too, so she was prepared. Yeah, I mean, she got away from him. She wasn't with him. So yeah, they got them boys involved. Yeah, so she got her gun in self defense. But it's like, I don't know. I low key wish it was just she would have. I don't know, like it was niggas in the car with her, like her brothers or something, like, or if she had male people that could have male cousins, like, come on. With Blick in the car too, like, not just her with Blick in the car, like all 3 of them, like, what?
The 3 women had no chance of survival as the brutal attack unfolded quickly. In a heart-wrenching act of bravery, Victoria Pugh, seated in the back with Nelia, shielded the child by pushing her down into the floorboard, possibly saving her life. Nelia, who witnessed her mother and the others being killed, later told her grandmother, "Mommy is dead. Sharde is dead. Vicky is dead." The investigation that followed was swift but left more questions than answers. Marshall County Sheriff Kenny Dickerson quickly labeled the shooting a murder-suicide, although the final confirmation awaited forensic evidence. Based on witness testimony, including Nelia's, law enforcement pieced together that Nathan Stewart had fatally shot Siobhan, Victoria, and Sharde before turning the gun on himself. The Marshall County Violent Crimes Task Force was brought in to assist in gathering forensic evidence. Investigators worked tirelessly, collecting photographs, markings, and attempting to locate any surveillance footage from nearby homes. Despite this, Sheriff Dickerson expressed frustration that it might take days for the state crime lab to provide the forensic autopsy results, which would conclusively confirm the murder-suicide theory. As of the latest reports, no other suspects were being sought, and no third-party involvement was suspected. The tragedy sent shockwaves through Holly Springs and beyond. Nancy Stewart, Nathan's aunt, expressed disbelief and sorrow over the violent events, noting that 2 of the victims were friends from Memphis, and that one, Siobhan, was Nathan's fiancée, a detail later contradicted by Siobhan's family. Mayor Sharon Gibson of Holly Springs visited the crime scene and offered condolences, emphasizing the loss felt by the entire community.
How does a 3-year-old process seeing her mother and her mother's 2 close friends gunned down right in front of her?
Hey, her face looked like she been crying and like it looked like she been crying like right here. I don't know if I'm pushing it, but it looked like she been crying like that. This is some real grievance. Like, you really need like days off work, like real life. Well, of course for every death, but this one you need like a couple weeks off, bro. Cause especially with the daughter and man, like this is man, and then especially how the daughter would explained it. That didn't make anybody like damn, like you know, it make cause like, and then bro knew to shoot himself because he knew he would got the death penalty or died in jail. Like, because if niggas would have found that out, anybody would have found that out. Like, they would have probably handled him in prison. Like, because it's like, bro, why you feel me? And it's not even like like she's like, I don't know, like she was, and then your daughter was already in the car with her, so you was really gonna kill your daughter too, because the friend had to save her. If the friend was a grimy ass friend, his daughter could have got shot. Like, let's keep it real. If her friend would try to shield with the daughter, but you feel me, her friend saved his daughter. Then bro was on it. Oh yeah, like I don't know. He was trying to kill them all, like his daughter, all of them. Like, it's sad. Yeah, bro. And it's like they can't even get justice because like he offed himself, but like it's like I don't know, bro. This is very mixed emotions.
Child's father, allegedly the shooter.
The officer did tell me that whoever was in the back shielded her under the seat.
Investigators in Marshall County believe 27-year-old Nathan Stewart fired the fatal shots. Deputies say that 3-year-old witnessed the murder of her mother, 23-year-old Siobhan Murray, 23-year-old Sharday Trevino, and 23-year-old Victoria Pugh. Rita Finney, Siobhan's mother and the grandmother of the 3-year-old, says investigators believe Victoria Pugh is the one who shielded her granddaughter.
And that was the only reason she probably lived.
Finney says her daughter and the other 2 women in the car live in Memphis, but Stewart, the alleged shooter, and his family live in Holly Springs.
So his mom was keeping the baby?
Yes.
Babysitting.
She was babysitting, yes.
But she says when her daughter and her daughter's 2 friends went to pick up her granddaughter, the child's mother and Stewart got into an argument.
I know the altercation started over the baby. It's probably you're not taking the baby, and I know it went left.
Finney says previous claims her daughter and the alleged shooter were engaged are incorrect.
In her heart, she just wanted Nalia to still know the other side of her family as well. And sometimes things just don't go well when you have a good heart and you try it.
At this point in the interview, I asked the mother what, if anything, she thought could be learned from all of this. She says first to young women who share custody of their children.
Make a meeting place at the police department, through a third party. Just be a little bit more careful. Don't argue with them. You don't know what people is capable of.
Yeah, and this like, I don't know. It's not a bunch of people out here like this, but it's a bunch of people out here like this. Like, you feel me? If you get what I'm saying. So niggas like this need to really get dealt with. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, because alright, boom. Like, you didn't, and then you really could have shot your own daughter, bro. It's like that nigga is, I don't know, like, he a hoe for real, like, and then it's like I don't know, that shit. This whole situation is weird, and then it's like, I like how the mom said like she was just her own daughter was just trying to let let her daughter know his side of his family. Like, and bro got mad because they wasn't together. Like, it really be some niggas like that, like, who wouldn't care about the daughter or the kid or none of that, and would just like care about the female. Like, she didn't want to be with him. That's why she bought the two friends. She wouldn't have bought the two friends just for no reason, just to go inside there and no, bro. She bought the two friends and the pistol because she knew what BS he be pulling. She ain't want to go for that. She ain't want to get cussed down in front of her daughter. She ain't want to get hit in front of her daughter. So it's like, and then I think the thing is where she probably messed up. Not messed up because this wasn't her fault, but it was she probably told him like, I have a gun. So that's probably made him, because I don't know what made bro pull it. Like, did bro, if bro had history of pulling out a pistol before, then shut me up. But it's like, come on, bro. Like, why? Like, and then it's like the grandma, it's like, and then the family gonna be messed up, because even the other side of the family, like, his daughter not gonna want to go over there. Like, well, we don't know when she get older, but he didn't messed up. He didn't traumatize her because she seen her mom die and her two aunties, basically, because her mom and friends. But like, I don't know.
He has this message to parents.
Do something for your child if they're in a bad situation, abusive, verbally. Just do something. I don't care if you have to get up, move with them. You won't be in my shoes. I promise you.
In the aftermath, the families of the victims struggled with their grief. Shardae's mother mourned her daughter, who had been weeks away from graduating with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Despite their sorrow, both Rita Finney and Shardae's mother, Karenina, have since spoken publicly, urging other young women in potentially dangerous domestic situations to take greater precautions when co-parenting with volatile individuals. Rita, still haunted by her daughter's brutal death, reflected on the steps that could have been taken to prevent such a tragedy, expressing regret that more wasn't done after Nathan's previous threats and violent behavior. As of now, the case remains technically open, pending the final results of the forensic investigation, though it is widely believed that Nathan Stewart was responsible for the murders and his own death. Autopsy results are still awaited to officially close the case as a murder-suicide. Nalia, now left without her mother and father, is in the care of extended family, and community members have rallied to support her through fundraising efforts. A GoFundMe campaign was launched to assist with covering funeral expenses and to provide for the young girl's future. Her maternal grandmother, Rita Finney, has stepped into the role of primary caregiver, grappling with the challenge of raising a child who witnessed such unspeakable violence. The community continues to remember the victims, Siobhan, Victoria, Shardae, and Nathan, and the profound loss felt by those who loved them. Funeral services for the three women were held throughout July and August, with hundreds gathering to pay their respects. Memorials, vigils, and continued calls for justice remain as poignant reminders of the fragile line between life and tragedy. What happened to Siobhan Murray, Victoria Pugh, and Shardae Trevino should never have happened if stricter legal actions had been taken after his prior incidents, such as more comprehensive restraining orders or mandated psychological intervention. The escalation to this horrific crime may have been avoided. Systems meant to protect victims of abuse must be more responsive to the clear patterns of danger. This tragedy also underscores the need for safer methods of child custody exchanges in volatile situations. Supervised visitation or neutral locations like police stations could have drastically reduced the risk. Family members and friends also play a crucial role in recognizing abuse and offering support, whether by urging the victim to seek legal protection.
Alright, that's gonna be it. Yeah, man, rest in peace to all three of the women who passed away. The dude, he could, I don't know with him, but yeah, like, that shit's sad. And what people don't know is, like, the kids grieve that every single, like, even with the people who trying to seem like they extra tough and drilling this and drilling that, like, when you go to jail or die, like, the kids is the one that really suffer of those people. Like, you feel me? So I don't know. This shit is wicked. Cause her daughter, like the granddaughter, she don't grow up with the grandmother, but you know, like I don't. It's just man, yeah. Stay dangerous.